With Brianne Depish and Joni Grieve the big idea now: Jeff Flake can listen to his conscience, not his consultants. The Trumpists feel triumphant and emboldened after the Arizona Republican senator announced that he will not seek re-election. Former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon quickly claimed Flake's scalp as his own. Many more to come, he texted a Washington Post reporter last night. But a much better outcome for President Trump would have been if Flake ran and lost in the primary. Public and private polls showed that he was deeply vulnerable to a challenge from anyone aligned with the administration. Flake was building up a serious campaign apparatus, and his advisors were telling him that he had to be cautious. If he had decided to take his chances, the senator's critiques of Trump would have been very measured. If he subsequently lost in a primary, it would be much easier for the president's allies to dismiss future attacks as sour grapes from a senator scorned. Flake's decision to retire means that he gets to leave the Senate on his own terms, and apparently that entails going full Bulworth. In an opt for the Post, Flake explains that he decided not to seek re-election in order to remove all considerations of what is normally considered to be safe politically. For the next 14 months, relieved of the strictures of politics, I will be guided only by the dictates of conscience, he promises. It's time we all say enough. While some might sulk from the scene, Flake is flooding the zone. He was omnipresent and ubiquitous across media platforms last night and this morning, from CNN to NPR, warning in dire terms about the GOP's retreat from Reagan-style conservatism. Here's the bottom line: the path that I would have to travel to get the Republican nomination is a path I'm not willing to take, and that I can't in good conscience take, Flake acknowledged in an interview with the Arizona Republic. It would require me to believe in positions I don't hold on such issues as trade and immigration, and it would require me to condone behavior that I cannot condone. As one of the most authentically conservative members of Congress, Flake has a level of moral authority rivaled by few others. He is the rightful ideological heir to Barry Goldwater, whose namesake institute Flake led before being elected to the House in 2000. There is a very clear contrast between the president and the senator. Trump was a registered Democrat as recently as 2009. While he was defending partial birth abortion, supporting an assault weapons ban and filling Nancy Pelosi's campaign coffers, Flake was proving his conservative bona fides by leading the charge to kill earmarks, voting against Medicare Part D despite arm-twisting from George W. Bush himself, and speaking out against deficit spending by his own party. House GOP leaders even removed Flake from a choice slot on the House Judiciary Committee in 2007 as retaliation for his criticism. This part of his background makes it hard for anyone to credibly argue that Flake speaking out against Trump is anything but principled. Flake's announcement packed an extra punch because it came just a few hours after Bob Corker, another senator who has decided not to seek re-election, eviscerated Trump on 3 network morning shows. I don't know why he lowered